Good morning. My name is Jenny Walker, and I am just going to share a little bit with you about what I have noticed since I've been using the collagen complex. So I've actually been an ambassador with Plexus and been using the products for 4.5 years. And in November is when I started using the collagen complex. At that time, I was actually part of a... Ooh, I hope I'm okay. My connection looks a little sketchy. Okay, so anyway, at that time, in the fall, I was part of a, kind of a challenge for weight loss and maintaining your weight and that kind of thing. It was a 90-day challenge. So I had done measurements of my full body when I started, and there were monthly check-ins. And so I had done a check-in at the end of October. I started my collagen around the 9th of November, and then I did a check-in again at the end of November. And in that time, from when I started to the end, this was the first thing I noticed. I was kind of shocked because, hey Rebecca, because my measurements on my thighs and my calves on both legs had decreased. It was a 1/2 inch on both legs in my thighs and a 1/4 inch in my calves, which I don't know about you, but those are areas in my body that I never really saw any difference in. I always kind of had big legs. I'm kind of a petite frame, but my legs were always kind of bigger than what my body you would think. But I was loving that. Now, in the process, I kind of wasn't noticing a lot of things with my face. And so this is why it is so important to take pictures, because change can be so gradual that you just don't even notice it, you don't realize it. And that is exactly what happened for me. So I took my pictures on day 1, and then I had taken some about day 30, and I was like, I can't tell a difference. So I didn't take them again until actually just the other day this week. And so when I did, I put them side by side, because still I didn't notice a difference until I put the pictures side by side. And I haven't had a huge change. I have very, very deep scars on my face. When I was a child, I had bad acne. It started when I was about 10. I'm 39 right now. So I had bad acne when I was in high school. My mom took me to the dermatologist because, that's what you do. And we had never seen a dermatologist. And what his method was popping all of the zits on my face with a little metal tool that had kind of like a rubber thing in the middle. So he would push them on and pop the zits. So I would come out bloody and red, and I did this about once a month for several weeks. Well, that did no good besides creating some scars. And when I was in college, I was in a car accident, and I actually had glass embedded into my cheeks. So I don't know, hopefully the reception is good enough that you can see. So, but right here, this is kind of the pathway that I had the glass in my face. So my deepest scars are right here, and that is where the glass was embedded. And for years, I was in college 20 years ago, and so that didn't really ever change until I started with the Joyōme, the skin serums that 2 people are going to be winning. The 10-day sample of it is amazing. And then I had a scar when I did my after pictures or my during pictures the other day. I had a big scar right here on my pictures in November, and it is not there anymore. I couldn't believe it. So things are changing in my face. My face is smoother than I have ever felt. And Brandy mentioned yesterday about how she has an oily skin, and mine is the same. I just looked greasy all of the time, and I'm happy to say that now I feel like I have a glow, but not grease. and I really like that. So I do enjoy that. And another thing I would suggest is that you take a picture of your profile, because just like Brandy mentioned, I didn't realize that my jawline was becoming more defined, and it totally did. I did a profile picture, and that's one of the things that I noticed was my jawline. So these are the things that I have been seeing. Let's see. There's a couple of questions, so I'm going to see. Yes, Rebecca, the Joyōme and then the collagen on top of it, it's been amazing. I'll share a picture in the comments of before I started Joyōme, just what my face was like. And granted, this was at a time when my face was a lot more broken out. I didn't always live like this as an adult, but there were maybe a couple of weeks, a month that I didn't have my face looking like this as an adult. So I'll put the pictures in the comments so that you can see those. And Rebecca, I will try to figure out how to upload it. Okay, thank you all so very much for listening. And if you have any questions about what Joyōme or collagen have been doing for me, then I would love to be able to share that with you.